Hello, and welcome back to the Gringo Trucker Show. My name is Matthew Goose Gossett. My friends call me Goose, so I expect you to do as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you to my producer, Luis. Oh, look at that. Papa got a new set of drums. Yeah, they took the old ones out of the studio, so now we got more of a. Oh my God, he's too much. But yeah, they took our other set of drums out, so now we have some more Miami-esque musical instruments here, which is always good. Definitely creating a rhythm here in Miami. So again, welcome back. I mean, we've got a good show today. We got a couple of topics. He's going to do it again. Watch. Now he's coming here with the drum. Here he goes. Look, this is the heartbeat of Miami right here. If you've ever been to Miami, this thing right here, look, the crown prince of drums. See, listen. I don't think he has a lot of rhythm, but that's okay. He's a producer, and that's what he does.
Michael,
come, give us a little demonstration. Give us a small snippet of demonstration. Ladies, Michael.
In Hialeah.
Oh yeah, in Hialeah. Introduce yourself. Go ahead.
Michael,
what do you do?
Your name is Michael Music.
Michael Music.
No, bro. I need that. Okay.
Go. See this? See, it's not just you sit there and you play. There's a process.
Reggaeton? No.
See. Every song. Bad Bunny, ay. So listen. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Thank you. See, this is when you're in Miami, that's the music you listen to right there. That's genuine. That's very culture rich music right there. We love it. I love it. I love all types of music, but this music right now is definitely the jam. Born in Cuba, live in Hialeah. Isn't that the case with most folks here in Hialeah? Born in Cuba. This is Little Cuba. Hialeah is Little Cuba. So, welcome back again. Oh, that was fun. Oh my God, we should do that. I think I'm going to get Michael to do every opening now. Michael can do every time now. We got a couple of different topics today. I got a few ideas for you guys. You truckers are out on the road. Tax season is coming up pretty soon. Before you know it, I got a couple of ways that you guys can save some money. We're also going to talk about some truck congestion costs. And I know you guys see it every day. You feel it even more so every day, but there's a cost associated with the traffic and the congestion that you guys are facing. And I'm going to delve into those numbers. You know, I hate numbers, but it's required as I'm supposed to report you the news and stuff. So we're going to get into that. And we're also back with some more interviews. We haven't had them in maybe a week or so, but we've got some coming. We got some for the next few weeks. So you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy the Gringo Trucker Show. Look, we brought it back. We brought back the air guitar. Go. That's America.
Yes.
America.
Star Wars, right?
Lewis.
Star Wars.
It's what Star Wars. The Stormtrooper shooter. I don't know what we would call that. I gotta get out of here. I'm a little tangled up in my microphone. So that's our air guitar. That was the intro theme was solely played on that vacuum cleaner / air guitar / Star Wars Stormtrooper shooter. So thank you, Lewis. Thank you, Lewis, for making the appearance as usual. A Gringo Trucker, Luis. Few ideas for you, truckers. Again, I care about you guys. We here at the Gringo Trucker Show at KVC Media and all of our sponsors here, we care about you guys and we want you to be set up for success. So there's a few ways that you can do this. I don't pretend to be a financial advisor. That's a disclaimer. You know, everybody has those little small words at the bottom of the screen. You know, this is not solid financial advice. He is not a licensed financial blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to give you guys a few ideas on how you can maybe save yourself some money and get the most, because we all know that our economy right now is garbage. The economy is garbage. Thank you, Joe Biden. The fuel prices are super, super, super high. And it's not very conducive to a healthy Biden out. It's not very conducive to a healthy bottom line for you guys. So here's a couple of thoughts. So, of course, I do a lot of research for you guys. To bring you these topics is not that easy. You know, there's work involved. There's a lot of care and concern and love involved. So the first thing is create a dedicated, if you haven't already, create a dedicated business bank account for managing your income and expenses. Deposit all of your income from your trucking business into that account. Pay your trucking expenses from that account to avoid mingling personal and business finances. This makes it super easy for your accountant or your tax preparer to handle those things, because I've been in situations where they have been commingled. The personal and business finances have been commingled, and I'm going to tell you, my poor girlfriend has to go through bank statements and separate each and every line as to where it goes, what it does. Is it personal? Is it for? It's a pain in the neck, guys. It's a pain in the neck. Do yourselves and do your tax preparer a favor. Separate those personal and business finances. It's crucial to avoid potential IRS audit issues. All right. Write a monthly distribution check or make an online transfer from your operating account to cover your personal living expenses. Determine that target amount for your monthly expenses from your budget. Make quarterly estimated tax payments if you expect to owe at least $1,000 in taxes after withholding and credits. Utilize IRS Form 1040 ES worksheet or work with an accountant to calculate those estimated taxes. Late or no tax payments can result in penalties and interest, and it's vital to set aside money for those tax problems, tax liabilities. Prioritize paying the quarterly taxes to avoid those penalties and interest. Even if you have other financial obligations, make sure you get those things done on time. Consider saving for maintenance by setting aside money proportional to the miles that you run. It's going to cause you guys to do a little math there. Many successful owner-operators maintain a reserve account with about $5,000 to $10,000 to cover any major expenses should something super unfortunate pop off. We definitely don't want that to happen and don't want to be strapped for cash if that does happen. But that reserve account should be used for significant costs, such as major maintenance, tires, quarterly estimated taxes, insurance deductibles. Those big things that cause a big problem when the time comes. We want you guys to be prepared, to be safe, to be ready in all aspects of your trucking business. So again, just a few little notes for you guys to take account of, to pay attention to, and to really, really sink yourselves into this. It is your business. You have to treat it with as utmost care, utmost concern, and get those things filed on time every time, and you won't have a problem with the IRS, because we know, everybody knows, nobody loves dealing with the IRS. All right? Nobody. Right now, I'm going to talk to you guys about the Elite Carrier Services of Miami. And you know why I'm going to talk to you about them? Because I want to, because I'm supposed to, but because I love them. The Elite Carrier Services of Miami, they are a consultation group, and it kind of falls into the same general flow of what I was just talking to you guys about. These guys will do all of your DOT permitting. They do tags. They also handle your IFTA fuel tax reports. Now, that's very important. Like I said, when you guys are trying to set up a strategy for saving money or paying bills on time and things like that, you guys need some consultation. You need some help. These guys are here for you. Elite CSOM Carrier Services of Miami. Their family, they will be happy to help you. Their phone number is 305-405-2600. They're there for you. They're your trucking partner. The whole Elite umbrella which includes Elite Insurance and Beyond, Elite Carrier Services of Miami, Top Tracking System, GMV Elite Accounting. You know, all of these things are put in place, and they're developed and were started by truckers to help truckers. So again, we're here for you. Elite Carrier Services of Miami is 305-405-2600. Contact them with any questions that you might have. If you're not sure which way to go, or you know what permits you need, or what the DOT requires, or you know, your motor carrier number, you know, anything you need as far as your trucking business, they will be happy to help you. All right. Secondary, or actually a partner to that, is going to be Elite Insurance and Beyond. Now, these guys have, if you have any problem, anything possible that you need insurance on, Elite Insurance and Beyond are going to help you. They have several different insurances. They are in several, I say several, they're in many states, and they'll be able to help you guys out. They do a great job, but instead of listening to me talk about it, because I can go on and stutter and you know, all that kind of stuff, I would rather you hear it from one of the owners herself. Take it away, Carla.
Hi, my name is Carla Herrera from Elite Insurance and Beyond. I am an owner, daughter of the other owners, as well as an agent myself. I am here to tell you that all you need to do is drive. We have you protected. We can guarantee you 30% less than any other agency in the state of Florida, which, as we all know, represents thousands of dollars a year. And truckers nowadays cannot afford to lose money. We will give you better policies with less money. Call us 305-888-1557, Elite Insurance and Beyond, where you'll know you're protected.
All right, where you know you'll be protected, and they're very true. They love helping us truckers out. 305-888-1557. Thank you, Carla, for that beautifully put commercial. It's incredible. I'm so happy that you did this for me now, so I don't have to do it all the time. But I'm going to mention to you guys, to piggyback on what Carla said, you know, they'll save you money. And that's very important. Again, going along with my first topic, you know, we're here to look after you guys. And if you allow Elite Carrier Services of Miami and Elite Insurance and Beyond to help you guys out, combined with our GMV Elite Accounting, you're going to find out that we are here for you, and we're going to help you in every way possible. So if you want to, you know, give these guys a call, they will be happy to help you. Hell, you may even be able to speak to Carla herself. I don't know. I'm not going to speak for her, but maybe she'll pick up the phone for you guys. Tell her you saw her on the Gringo Trucker. She'll appreciate that. Now, we do have an interview. We're going to go to Yoandi out at the Pilot, and we have an interview from a gentleman named Terrence. So let's talk to Terrence for a moment. Go ahead.
What is your name?
My name's Terrell Smith.
And what do you think about the situation of the truckers in U.S. right now?
What's the situation?
The problems, what do you see, the price of the freight or something like that, the broker?
Well, I work with the company, and I'm not paying for the fuel. I'm just driving, and that's probably why I'm working for somebody, because I don't need all the responsibilities or the headaches.
Where are you from?
California.
What for you, what is the worst state for truckers in U.S.?
Worst state as far as what?
So many truckers say that Florida have free to come but not to go.
Well, I don't know. It's all just driving for me. But as far as like parking, accessibility to services, Florida ain't too good. There's not too many places to tuck in here. Same with like New York and stuff like that, you know. But it's lovely to drive in like Texas or Oklahoma, those big open states. But
yeah. A message for the truckers?
Pardon me?
A message for the truckers?
Oh, get sleep, get rest, stay alert, don't drink and drive, you know, and always check your truck, you know, maintain. Safety's the key. We want to get home to our families.
I'm totally finished.
Okay. Hey, all right, Terrell. So that was very nice. He doesn't have a whole lot to worry about. You know, Yoandi asked him, what do you think about the situation in the trucking industry right now? And he's like, what situation? So, I mean, he's a little sheltered from us, you know, from the owner operators that are out there because he drives for a company. So he sees it as a blessing that he doesn't have to worry about anything. All he does is go pick up the truck and drive. That's it, which is a great thing and a great feeling. Well, some good, some bad. All right. Because if you guys have been following me for any amount of time now, you know that a lot of these places are closing up shop. Places that have been in business for 95 years, 100 years, 75 years are closing up shop. So, driving for the company does have its benefits, as Terrell just mentioned there. But obviously it has its, nervous moments too, and its setbacks. But becoming an owner operator is giving guys problems as well, because the fuels are too much, the loads aren't being paid correctly, and it's it's kind of, I don't know, man. It's a double-edged sword. It sure is out there, and we're definitely looking out for you guys. That's why we want to hear from you. That's why we go out and do these interviews, because we want to get a good representation across the United States as to what drivers are feeling, what they want, what they're expecting, and what they need. So that's why we do these interviews. And thank you, Yolandi, for that one. We have another one coming up in a little bit. Thank you, Terrell, for taking a few minutes of your time, because I know time is money, especially when you're a trucker. All right. So I'm going to hop into topic number 2 here before we do that other interview. Topic number 2. Trucking congestion. All right. Now, we've all faced it at some point as a truck driver. The congestion out on the road sometimes is a little more ridiculous in certain places rather than others. Nevada, Louisiana, Georgia, California, they have the largest rate increases in congestion costs. That was from a 2016 baseline, but obviously it gets measured year over year. The trucking congestion costs a record $94.6 billion in 2021, as per a study in the American Transportation Research Institute. ATRI is a nonprofit trucking research group. They're highlighted the congestion leads to reduced capacities, slower vehicle speeds, and increased operational costs. Congestion increases direct costs like driver's compensation. They're on the road longer. Fuel. Obviously, if you're sitting in traffic, waiting and not going anywhere, you're burning it and wasting it. And maintenance as well as indirect and societal costs, such as supply chain disruptions, fuel inefficiency, because the starting and stopping is no good for the fuel, and air quality reduction. ATRI's 2021 congestion costs were 22.4% higher than 2020 and 27% higher than the 2016 baseline, while the Consumer Price Index increased by 12.9 during the same period. So you can tell it's almost a double. It almost doubled the CPI, which is never a good sign. Truck congestion costs increased more than twice. Well, see, here we go. See if these little articles have these little bullet points that I like to read, but sometimes I jump ahead because I'm smart. I'm going to go with that. The costs increased with more than twice the rate of the CPI due to industry costs, congested roads, and high national truck miles traveled in 2021. Rising diesel prices, along with increased trucking rates and volumes, were significant contributors to the record congestion costs. The most populous states, such as California, Texas, Florida, New York, had the highest congestion costs, of course, ranging from $4.9 billion to $9 billion in 2021. Nevada, Louisiana, and Georgia had the highest percentage increases in congestion costs, with increases of 112, 83, and 81.3% respectively. California had a 77.9% increase. Alaska, go figure, had the lowest statewide congestion costs, only $62 million, while Alaska, Wyoming, and Hawaii had the largest percentage of decreases since 2016. And those are 20%, 18%, and 9% respectively. Listen, there's a lot of numbers, and I hate numbers, but sometimes the numbers are necessary to get you guys to see just how serious this problem is and how serious a lot of problems are, based on, the only way to really quantify a problem is with a number or a statistic. And that's the only reason I go over them. My job here is to give you my opinions and my thoughts on the problems with a little dash of news, but I can't really give you those opinions if I don't give you the stats. All right. So bear with me. I know I hate the numbers just as much as you do. All right. So the average annual congestion cost per truck when distributed across the registered tractor trailers was $6,824, equivalent to 3% of the national average revenue generated per truck in the truckload sector. Obviously, ATRI is going to update the study annually now. They skipped a little bit, obviously, because Now it's becoming more of a prevalent problem with the more trucks on the road, more people on the road, more problems that are out there, rising fuel costs, and other, stupid, ridiculous factors that they have to figure in. But they plan to update the study annually, providing a tool for Congress to assess different infrastructure investment needs. The Congress passed the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, allocating more than $350 billion for transportation spending to reduce the congestion, enhance road safety, and address freight transportation priorities. So, in theory, that sounds awesome. All right, on the surface, that sounds awesome, but unfortunately, it's not doing the job that it was supposed to be doing. That Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act. It seems like one of those things that was just passed to say, haha, I did it, but we need to see the real, no pun intended, but where the rubber meets the road. We need to see these types of things definitely give us an improvement. So we want to go through that. We want to hope and pray that these studies, the more they come out and the more they get prevalent in the news, the more Congress and the more these municipalities are going to do some things about it. So that's my take on that annual congestion cost. It's rising. So is everything else, obviously, except your pay. Sadly enough. So with that, I have another interview, but I think, do we want to do the interview now? All right, we're going to go to Travis and Yowandi at the truck stop. Take it away.
What do you think about the situation of the truckers in U.S.?
Oh, it sucks. I mean, to tell you the truth, the economy doesn't match with the hours of service. So they're adding more laws, and nowadays people are just breaking down.
Where are you from?
Virginia.
What do you think about Miami, South Florida for trucker, the parking lot, the price of the freight?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the price of the freight, I think Florida is the cheapest in the United States. In most places you can get about like $2.50, $3 a mile. Florida is the only place where they can get away paying 57 cents a mile.
How many years are you a trucker?
Be 6 years now.
One message for all truckers in U.S.?
Yeah, I mean, really, like, everyone's really got to band together with it. Like I said, the government keeps making all these rules, and the economy just doesn't fit with the rules. And, I mean, we're getting murdered out here, and the big corporations are really killing us at this point, So either we band together or we all lose together.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
All right, Travis. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Yowandi. You heard from the man himself. What is the state of the trucking industry? It sucks. Pretty much it sucks. And we hear that every week. Every time we do an interview, somebody's got something bad to say about it. It sucks. And the reason why it sucks is because the loads don't pay. They're enacting new laws, new restrictions. Obviously these folks love their jobs. You guys love your jobs. It's almost one of those things where I wish we could snap a finger and all the government problems and interference would just go away and let us do our jobs. That's it. That's all we want to do. We want to drive. That's what we're good at. That's what we love doing. We don't need to be worried about the diesel prices pricing us out of business, because that's what's happening here. That's what's happening a lot of the time, and it's just terrible. I'm sure in the next week or two, I'm going to have another story about the diesel prices, going back up again. I just had one just the other week. It's like two, 3 times a month, I think is where we're at with a diesel price increase. But nevertheless, it is what it is. I hate it for you guys. I wish we could go back to Trump era, and I'm hoping 2024 definitely brings that change of heart for the American people. If they really did vote for Joe Biden, which, call me a conspiracy theorist, but I don't see how there was any way. How could America be so dumb? So, all right, topics are finished. Now it's time to get into something that's really cool. Zega USA makes this little piece right here. This is called a Zegamex, and we have a video to go along with me unraveling this thing and letting you hear the sounds. But show me that video, Luis. Can I talk over it? The video for me? There we go. How do you want to have your tanks? Look at this stuff, man. Look at this thing. So this stuff right here is pretty cool. I mean, it's very easy to install. You notice, I mean, he's mixing up the epoxy right there. It's not, you know, he's got a before and after they're going to show in a minute here.
The trucker live in Texas.
Who does? This guy?
This trucker lives in Texas.
This guy here that's doing this? Oh, look at there. He does a great job of installing these things. If you see the before and after pictures, it's pretty amazing.
You the gringo trucker, this is the Texas trucker.
Texas trucker. The Texas trucker installing the Zega USA Zegamex. So it's a leak and fuel protector. You guys can see it looks super nice, super clean when it's finished, like super clean. And it can be retrofitted to any truck. I suggest you pick one of these up because these things are a beast. They save you from spillage of your fuel. They save you from theft of your fuel. And if you use code Cornetazo10 or Gringo10, when you call the number here on the screen, they're going to give you a 10% discount off of this. Like I said, it can go into any truck. The installation is super simple. And it lasts, and it definitely helps you with your bottom line. It feels like today's topics have been all about your bottom line. You guys should really pay attention. I have some good pointers out there. I'm trying to give you guys some good information here. So that's Zega USA. The Zegamex is what this is called, and it's super nice. Now, we're going to talk about Top Tracking, and the reason why this is a good segue is because Top Tracking System is the only distributor here in South Florida. TopTrackingSystem.com. If you go there, you will find a plethora, a college word, a plethora of information showing you what our products do, the ease of use, what we offer. We have camera systems. We have electronic logbooks. We have GPS. We've got sensors that can help you regulate and control and monitor your reefer unit. And yeah, man, we got it all. We try to help you guys out. And we offer you guys something that most companies will not. And those things I call the key three. Number one, we have lower costs. There's no need to gouge you guys. You guys are paying enough. We just need to get you out there, get you ELD compliant, and we're not gonna gouge you. Number two, we have a 24/7 bilingual customer service center, which will take your call anytime, day or night. They speak Spanish and English, and they're very smart and very helpful. And you will not wait in line online like you will with the other guys. They have a very good track record of answering phone calls fairly quickly. And then the third point, we don't care about contracts. Most companies are going to lock you into a year or 2 year agreement with them, and we don't need to do that. And the reason being is because we're very, very proud and confident that you're gonna love our system. It's ease of use. Hell, we even give you classes before you leave to make sure you're aware and knowledgeable about the product when you get it on your tablet or on your cell phone. So that's TopTrackingSystem.com. You can find the information on the web. They'll be more than happy to help you guys out there. As you can see, I proudly represent. And you can call 305-934-3454. They'll help you there as well. So that's Top Tracking Systems. That's Zega USA. And now for the fun time of the evening. This is to celebrate the Trucker Happy Hour, which is also the Gringo Happy Hour. We have an awesome sponsor, Florida Gonzalez Cigars. If you use code ELITE20 on Florida Gonzalez website, which is www.fdg.com, you're going to get a 20% discount on your purchase, whether it be 5 sticks, 10 sticks, or a box. We're here for you. We want to help you out. We got something for everybody. We've got some sweet tip cigars. We've got some very mild cigars. We've got some strong cigars. The one I have right now is called a 90 Miles Reserva Selecta. This cigar is one on the stronger side. It has a Habano, a dark Habano wrapper. The tobaccos are from various regions of Nicaragua. And there's a little hint of Dominican in there just to give it a little nice little dry, sweet type of touch. But again, something for everybody. Yadi is a wonderful owner. She cares about the cigar process. She makes cigars that are flavorful. They don't have to be strong. You know, they have to be flavorful. Even the Connecticut that we have is full of flavor. It's not your grandmother's or grandfather's Macanudo or Romeo. It is a mild cigar, but with a little strength. And I think you'd appreciate that one too. So go to www.fdgcigars.com. Pick yourself out a 5-pack, a 10-pack, see what we have to offer, and we'll be happy to ship them to you as soon as possible. Now, on that note, I'm just going to kick back. I'm going to enjoy a little bit of this right now and tell you guys, the Gringo Trucker, out.